mind, never mind. Private Froggitt on parade. Never mind, oh, never mind. He believes a first-time whack is the best form of attack. If he's leading from the back, never mind, no, never mind.
Aye.
Don't you start, Raymond.
Did her husband come home early?
He's been watching too much telly.
Oh, don't let them get you at it, love. It makes you look most attractive.
Watch it, Jack. She's after your body.
He stands as much chance of being struck by lightning.
Find the cooking in the bag of nuts. Oh, Jack. Aye. Have an accident? No, thanks. I've just had one. Magic.
You won't be laughing when you get the bill for the insurance.
Is that why you're wearing such a big bandage? Is compensation setting in?
Hey, oh, I like your medals. They're good, aren't they? I don't blame you wearing them under the circumstances.
How do you mean?
Conspicuous gallantry in the face of flying fruit and vegetables.
Why are you wearing your medals, Mr. President?
We're going to our regimental reunion.
Old Contemptible Association.
You're not all that contemptible, are they? Hey.
Hey, what do you do at these reunions? All get drunk?
We do not. We listen to a few speeches from the officers, the CO, the adjutant.
Yes, and pay our respects to the colours.
Give 3 cheers for the Queen.
And then they get drunk.
Eventually, yes.
What did you two actually do in the army?
Ah, well, some of us don't like to talk about it, Vera.
You can tell us.
Them who does it doesn't talk about it.
And what about you, Selwyn?
I can't talk about it either. They're right, you know. When you've been a member of HM forces, like you're sworn to secrecy. I mean, if I told you everything I knew, it might endanger national security.
Shh. You never know who's listening.
No, honestly, we can be called at any time, you know. There was an article about that in the Times. It said any ex-member of HM forces of any ex-rank could be called upon at any time, and they can call you to do anything. They can call you to do things like top secret special missions that are like special and top secret.
But don't you have to know foreign languages, Selwyn?
That's no problem for me. I've done a bit of that. I've honestly, I've got a book at home. Français pour les Anglais. Hey, didn't expect that, did you? Hey, what about this then? J'avais le plume de mi tante.
What?
J'avais le plume de mi tante. It's French.
What does it mean?
Got my auntie's pen.
Is this what they taught you at Catterick?
Yeah, well, you know, part of the time. Like, I mean, I didn't realise it at the time, but now I know why they taught him it. I mean, why they taught us it.
Oh, in case you're called upon.
Oh, well, you never know, do you? Hey, you're not going, are you? Hang on a minute, I'm going to pop down home. I've got something to show you. When you see this, you'll see me in a different light. It's magic. Sorry, Tuff.
You will be, boy, you will be.
Morris?
Oh, watch what you're doing, Selwyn.
Sorry, Morris. Do you have any special order?
Oh, no. I always stick things in my scrapbook upside down and back to front.
Yeah, seems a daft way of doing it.
What are you looking for?
It's like a shoebox.
Selwyn, I wish you wouldn't open that cupboard. Things fall out. What do you want a shoebox for? You're wearing your shoes.
It's not for my shoes, Mum. It's got all my souvenirs of Catterick in it.
I know the sort of box he needs. It's not for shoes.
Is that the one that's got souvenirs of Catterick written on the lid?
Yeah.
Well, it was in that cupboard, so it's probably on the floor.
It's down there. That's great. Fancy you knowing where something was, Mum. Right.
Hey, put that stuff back.
Oh, sorry, Mum.
Oh, leave it. I'll do it.
Hey, great. Hey, that's it. Français pour les Anglais.
You are?
J'avais le plume de ma tante. Mon uncle is dans le jardin with him.
What are you going on about?
It's French, isn't it? I'm off.
Selwyn, you are not going to France.
I'd have to go if they sent me.
I know what I'd like to send him.
Patrick,
You'll need a coat if you're going to France.
I can't be cluttered if I go, you know, ma'am. I'll need my hands free. I'll see you then. Bonne nuit.
Didn't even say good night.
Special offer athlete's foot powder.
Oh, well, we use that on the dog, see. I'm missing a packet of frozen peas somewhere. Oh, it's over by here.
And what about these disinfectant-impregnated custard creams?
Oh, well, they probably taste funny anyway. Give them to Froggitt.
Is that the lot?
No, I'm missing a packet of sausages.
They'll have run off under the floorboards.
Little devils, them sausages.
They're from the supermarket. They'll be breeding by now.
Froggitt, you are an absolute natural vandal,
You should talk every time I come in. You're chucking groceries all over the place. What about that lot, then?
Souvenirs of Catterick?
What have you got in there? Old army boots?
If his boots were in there, the lid'd go up by itself.
Look at this lot. I've got the lot in here. No, I used to put that on my pull-through. You know what that is. Hey, you remember one of these? Look, that's what you call a housewife. That looks more like a kangaroo, doesn't it? She's not it. It's a housewife. It's got the needle. That's what I wanted. Français pour les Anglais.
What do you want with a French phrase book, Froggitt?
In case I want to say something in French, boy.
Like he's got his auntie's pen.
Or if the nation calls me.
If the nation calls you...
If we're threatened by some unknown foreign power, you wouldn't understand that, not having been in HM forces.
I'll have you know I had very good medical reasons.
Did you? What did you have? Daffodil rash? Or was it leak blight?
Now listen here, Froggitt.
I want to say enough. You don't want to mess about with Selwyn, Taff. He's got the whole weight of the War Office around him. I mean, he could be called up any time.
He's like a military substitute. And once Whitehall have picked you in the squad, you're a squaddy for life.
It's true, you know. They're calling up ex-army all the time. I mean, I could be called up by military intelligence. I could be called up by MI7 because I was connected with them. And MI7's too bigger than MI5, aren't they?
Oh, well, that explains it then, Sel.
To explain what?
The telephone call.
What telephone call?
Just before you came in, boy. You know, that chap who was asking for him.
Oh, that telephone call.
Oh, yes, just before Selwyn came in.
Ah, the chap who was asking for you.
Asking for me?
Yes, what exactly did he want Selwyn for? Clive?
Well, he said, oh, what rank was you in the army, Sel?
Private, but they were keeping an eye on me.
That's right, his ex-private Froggitt there, the one we've been keeping an eye on, he said.
And you said no.
Well, what else could I say?
Because I wasn't in here, was I?
No, but he's ringing back, isn't he?
Oh, yes, he's ringing back.
Do I remember any of this?
No, you were down the back stacking crates.
What time's he ringing back?
Could be any time, boy.
Could be immediately.
Listen, you'd better take it upstairs in the committee room if it's a matter of security. What do you think?
Yes, it's better for security. I'll go in the committee room. I better take this as well, in case he starts talking in French codes. Give me a bag of nuts. Here, you never know, it might be a long job. Hey, right. My taunt is done.
Listen, I haven't been stacking crates.
And there wasn't a phone call.
Oh, well, there's still time, boy.
Oh, I get the idea. The nation's in danger.
Threatened by an unknown foreign power.
This unknown foreign power. He's not Welsh, is he?
Pass me the telephone.
Un, deux, trois, Hello?
Is that Private Froggitt? The one we've been keeping an eye on? Give me your rank, name and number.
7769677, Private Froggitt, sir.
You will refer to me as M.
I beg your pardon, sir.
I will be known as M.
Did you say M, sir, like in magic?
Yes, of course. Now, please be quiet. Now, during this operation, you will be known as number 22.
22, like two little ducks. I'm sorry, I mean M.
Now, listen carefully, 22. Oh. By the way, if I was to say, j'avais la plume de ma tante, would you know what I was saying?
I've got my auntie's pen.
Oh, jolly good. Mon oncle est dans le jardin.
My uncle's in the garden.
Jolly good. So what about Slan fight pool can get wind drop and land silly go.
I don't think I've seen that in the book anymore, sir.
You haven't seen it in the book. Oh, no matter. We can't win them all. Hey, what? Never mind. You are doing a grand job. Now, listen carefully, two little ducks. 22. This operation will be known as two fat ladies.
88.
What?
88, sir, two fat ladies.
Oh, yes, of course. And you are required to report immediately to the roadwork site at Pontefract Lane. You will wait there until the parcel is delivered to you. You will take the parcel home and you will wait there for further instructions.
Thank you very much indeed. Pontefract Lane, sir, you said, sir. Sir? M? Pontefract Lane.
Where do you think he's got to, Morris? I've heated his cocoa up 6 times already. If it gets any thicker, he'll be able to eat it.
Well, I wouldn't worry, Mum. He's probably found himself a girlfriend at last.
Oh, don't be silly, Morris.
Well, you never know. I mean, there must be some girl somewhere waiting to find him.
Well, all I can say is she'll get a shock when she does. You don't think he's gone to France?
He can't have, Mum. He hasn't got a passport.
Oh, that's true. In any case, his bike's still in the shed.
Private Froggitt will not shirk. Never mind, oh, never mind. From the spirit of Dunkirk. Never mind, oh, never mind. See him answer Britain's call when its back's against the wall. If there's no one there